So today's the 11th of July 2026, and yeah, today in this video just wanted to do a summary of the last few months of me trying to hit my goal of 100k cash, right? That's been the goal and what we've been moving to since really March of this year. We've been trying to hit that. So yeah, just wanted to share my biggest lessons from that. Now, if anybody doesn't know me, my name is Alexandros. Most people call me Alexi. Run my own marketing agency, and it'll be 4 years in October that I've been running it. So yeah, just wanted to share the lessons because it's actually been a pretty tough couple of weeks, to be honest with you. I say, to be fair, the last month to 6 weeks has been very, very challenging on me. And I've learned a lot though, and it's been like a good learning point, a good reflection point. And yeah, it just feels like a good point to reflect and take on those learnings. So, like I say, the last few months, my goal's been to hit 100k cash. I've done 100k contracted. I'm talking pounds, not dollars. So technically, I've done 100k dollars, but I haven't done 100k pounds, and that's the currency I operate in. And like I say, cash, not contracted. So I just realised I didn't have anything in place to be able to hit that. Like the volume of people I need to take on to be able to hit 100k cash is a fair bit, right? And that's a lot of workload. That's a lot of commitment. That's a lot of energy. And yeah, long story short, I just realised that, especially over these last couple of weeks, I was like, I haven't got the things in place to deal with it. Now, from the sales side, I did. The sales engine was going. The ads were pumping. We've got the setter who's a killer. We've got the two closers, which I need to get rid of one, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. So that I upped that bit and I accommodated that by building the team and the systems around that. However, I upped that bit and I left the client side to me. And so what's happened now is like, I've just been like severely fucking overwhelmed the last couple of weeks, like severely, because like I've ramped up the front end but not accommodated it on the back end. And then alongside of that, I had a realization probably a month ago where I was like, fuck, what the fuck am I doing? Fix this now. And then I started trying to like scramble to accommodate and to fix it. So I rebuilt all my platform for clients so that it's a lot mapped out. It's mapped out a lot more to take away the retarded questions that I get that could be easily answered. And then I've got somebody lined up who's going to help me with clients as well. So yeah, I remember a mentor I had recently said, as you scale, it will reveal the inefficiencies in your business. And this period was needed. It helped me see the holes. It helped me see what was wrong, what was right. And I guess you don't realize how much you're missing until you really pump the engine and really try and get it going. And yeah, essentially I wasn't quite ready. I got close. The best cash collected we did in the 30-day period was 77k pounds, which is about 100k US. But again, don't forget, that's a lot of people, right? Again, some of that was renewals, some of that was upsells. But still, that's a lot of volume of people to handle to be making, to do that, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it was a really, really interesting period. Very, very revealing and exposing. Very difficult, very overwhelming. And I built up the pressure. What's the best way to describe this? I built up the weight of the load of work. So it's like I put more weight onto the bridge, but I didn't upgrade the bridge to hold the weight, if that makes sense. And so everything was coming through me. So every single client question coming to me, every single small interaction coming to me. Then I'm managing the sales guys, then I'm managing the setter, and then I've still got to make content, and I've still got to do this, that, and the other. And I was just like, shit, this is heavy. So, yeah, like I say, a lot of lessons, a lot of learnings. I don't regret how I've done it in the slightest. I think it's been difficult. To be honest with you, there's been moments where I've like wanted to stop, from being completely transparent with you. I'm just like, fuck this is just too much. But that's just not in my nature. No, if I would have stopped, I would have stopped a long time ago. But like I say, it's also revealed where I need to fix things. So yeah, I guess for anyone building their business or really trying to ramp it up, I think you don't really get a proper stress test of how good your business is till you actually put some serious volume through it. We put some serious volume on leads and calls, we handled it fine. Like I say, we're booking 40, 50 sales calls a week, light work. And then we put some serious volume on the client side, and I was like, shit, yeah, this needs work. And it wasn't like, and the issue is, it's not an issue, but for me, like I really care about client delivery, and like I never want to be one of those people that just signs people up and just churns through them. And so because of that, even though I took on more people, I was still giving each person the same amount of energy. So each day was very overwhelming. But again, that's my own fault. That's my own learning. And now we're going to accommodate that in this next sort of season of growth. Now, following from that as well, the closers just aren't performing. So in the last week, I've spent $5,000 on ads. They haven't made a fucking sale. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Booked them 50 calls, they haven't made a sale. It's just unacceptable. I said that to them yesterday. I was like, look, I like you both, but I said this can't fucking run. I was like, this just ain't right. So now we're also scrambling to find another closer because one of them I am going to let go of. I just don't think he cares, to be honest with you. Like, he's always late to the meetings. He's always got his camera off. He's always doing stuff in the meetings. Like, he's not very attentive compared to the other two guys that are working with me at the moment on the sales side. So yeah, I've kind of fucking had enough of him, and like, we had a conversation with him yesterday. I was very direct. I was like, look, you've got 50 fucking calls there. Yes, there's some people in there that don't have money, but what we've got 5 to 10 tops that don't have money. What about the fucking rest of them? They didn't have an answer for me, so I was just a bit fucking sick of it. But again, massive lesson for me is like, you need to have a pipeline of closers, because when you're getting that volume of calls, you're very quickly going to find out who can close and who can't. And if you don't have a pipeline of people, now I'm kind of scrambling to find people, right? I'm like, shit, asking all my friends here, do you know anyone, where can I get? And then I'm getting connected with recruiters and they're asking for fucking fees to place someone, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it just becomes a lot, right? It just does become a lot. And then, so yeah, like I say, my lessons and my learning from this is I also need to have a hiring pipeline for closers also. So yeah, I've reached out to people, going to probably run some ads as well. Again, I could just pay a company to do it, but again, it's a lesson, because then I was thinking the other day, I was like, right, this guy needs to go. The other guy, I want to give him more of a chance because I really like him, but he's also looking at other stuff because he's not making money, but he's not making money because he's not closing the opportunities I'm giving him. So it's like, okay, if both of them go, now I'm back at ground zero. I've got to take on all the calls myself. I can't take that volume of calls myself and do the clients. So then I'm going to have to stop the ads, which then affects the setter who's crushing it, and he does his job like fantastically. Like, he books 20 plus calls consistently a week consistently for us minimum. So it's just all learnings, right? Because I just realised I don't have the foundations or the systems to be able to really hit this level, because I think as you get to that level, you're going to need to have a pipeline of closers and maybe even setters, as we need to bring more setters on. You're going to need to have a pipeline of different hires. You're going to need to have the systems in the back end to be able to in the back end to be able to handle the clients. You're going to even need to have a pipeline of CSMs, right? I've got a couple of people lined up now, but I've never hired a CSM, so I still need to get up to scratch on that and training them. So there's just so much shit, and it's been tough, but it made me realise what's actually required to get to that next point. So I put my balls on the table and spending 20k a month on ads to make this happen. We've got the deal flow and the volume to be able to hit 100k cash, but I wasn't ready on the back end, which is fine. It's just stuff I didn't know and I've had to learn. So it's just a period in time, right? And once I accommodate this and I learn this, going forward will be sweet as. So yeah, that's the learning. That's really, really the learning. And now I'm heading back to England, so won't be in this beautiful place for a while now. Yeah, I'm sad to be coming back, but I'm also not sad to be coming back. Like, I'm looking forward to coming back and seeing friends, family, etc. But I also don't want to leave here. Like, I do enjoy being here. I love this apartment. I love the momentum. Like, it does very much feel like home now. But I do also need a break from here. Like, Dubai's are excellent, but Dubai's 100 miles an hour non-stop. Like, you can't stop here. And I think that's what's added to it for me. Like, I feel like I can't stop. And so I've just added the load on myself constantly. So it'll be nice to just take a step away, see friends, see family, reset, and then come back here stronger and hit the ground running with everything in place to be able to do it. So yeah, by the end of the year, we'll be hitting 100k cash easily. Like, not even a question. We got so close and it was such a fucking mess on the client side. But once I get the systems in place for that, I build the pipeline of closers, all of these things, yeah, life's just going to become easier. And I'm sure there'll be more challenges as we keep growing, as when those get revealed. But yeah, so that's where we are. Feeling very grateful for it all. It's been tough. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a very tough mentally. Like a lot of days, I've had so much anxiety, just like with how much shit I've got to sort out, all the problems that have been coming up. Like I won't lie, I've like, been riddled with anxiety for a lot of the days here, but it's part of the process. It's nothing I've not been through before, and I've done bigger things, taken bigger risks than what, and done bigger things overall than what I'm doing now. So just about riding the waves of entrepreneurship, and yeah, hopefully that helps. But little insight of where we are. So yeah, flying back tomorrow. Next updates will be in England or it'll be somewhere in Europe, and yeah, we'll be. Yeah, I'm sad to leave this place. It's not like I'm gone forever, but I do love it here. But yeah, it feels right to come back for a bit. So there we go.